People, YouTube is on Malik Aaron. Full warning, this movie is not kid friendly at all. Contains about 569 uses of the F words, a lot of nudity, sex, drugs, greed, all that bad stuff. So if you are under the age of at least 15, I suggest not watching this video. You have been warned. So hello everyone, it's the Malik Aaron. And today we're reviewing, well, the movie that had all those things. The Wolf of Wall Street from Martin Scorsese. This is the second Scorsese movie I have in my collection. I also have The Departed in my collection right here. I might get Hugo because I really like that movie. But I don't know about all the other stuff. That could be a little too much. But yeah, this movie starring, frequent, Scorsese, collaborator, Leonardo DiCaprio. There's a really good cast. I mean, you got Leonardo DiCaprio, you got Jonah Hill, Margot Robbie. This was before she became really popular because of Suicide Squad and all of that. Matthew McConaughey, great cast. And this is based off the true story of the dude Leonardo DiCaprio is portraying, Jordan Belfort. And I'm about to explain with this little paragraph right here. If you can possibly read it, go right ahead. So, sorry for all the images on the back if they offend you. It's not my fault. So, sex, money, power, drugs. Brace yourself for an outrageous true story from legendary filmmaker Martin Scorsese that critics are calling a masterpiece for a new generation. So Leonardo DiCaprio delivers his best performance of his career as a young stockbroker hungry for fame and glory in New York City, where corruption is king and more is never enough. His name was Jordan Belfort, but soon the world would know him by a different name, The Wolf of Wall Street. Together, Scorsese and DiCaprio deliver a story of American excess that is an absolute blast from start to finish. Okay, so plot, basically. You got Jordan Belfort. He's like a 20-year-old dude, late 20s, still relatively young. And like in the beginning, like he's not really doing much. Like he's kind of down on his luck. Eventually becomes like a stockbroker. When he works there, like on one of the days he works there, the results are really bad. So that caused problems. But then eventually he had enough money to start like his own little stockbroking firm. He hires a bunch of people in order to do it. And then he becomes so rich, makes so much money, has so many employees. I was like, originally he had like this wife who you could just tell he just didn't like. Then he met Margot Robbie and he just thought, I want that. And so that happened. And everything looks like it's going great for him. Even sure, like he does some very shady stuff, very shady, illegal stuff. But everything's going great. But then, slowly but surely, it all comes tumbling down. Because they really do some shady stuff. Pretty horrible stuff. Like they have like all these parties, spend all this money on drugs, like cocaine, whatnot. And he does that. Yeah, he's a drug addict, to say the least. And everything just slowly falls apart to the point where he becomes not bankrupt, but he gets put in prison. And after like a whole bunch of stuff happens, like he's on a boat and like there's a huge storm, and like they get rescued. But then the boat explodes and it kills like 3 people. Told you this wasn't family friendly. And all this apparently happened. All this was legit. So that's just wow. Can't even imagine that. But yeah, he eventually like goes to prison, and then like that's how it. Well, it doesn't end. He eventually gets out, and like he's like trying, cause like the way this started, like the end, like he tells an audience member, just like sell me this pen. That's like, because you have to be a salesperson in order to do this properly. You gotta make things sound good. But yeah, I'm obviously ignoring a lot of stuff because a lot of it is very inappropriate. This video would get flagged so hard with age restricted rating if I explain everything in detail. So yeah. What do I think of this? What are the pros and what are the cons? What are the things you note? Well, pros. Acting's great. This is Leonardo DiCaprio. What do you expect? The man's a legend. He deserved his Oscar. He did get it for The Revenant, but come on. Yeah, he's great. Jonah Hill is great. Matthew McConaughey is great. Margot Robbie is great. Because this was like her first big role, and then that's how she became super famous. This movie is like completely some history about this movie. Due to its controversial, borderline pornographic, yeah, that's how graphic this is, content, this movie was originally supposed to be NC-17, but since they don't really allow that in theaters, well, at least mainstream theaters, he had to tone it down to R rating in order for it to basically make as much money as it did. So yeah. It's kind of like Manhunt 2. Like, that game was originally supposed to be like adults only. And we all know if you have an adults only sticker like on your game, you're not getting sold anywhere. So they had to tone that down too. So yeah, this movie has some very, very graphic content. And a lot of cursing. So much cursing, it becomes absurd. They treat us like you hear it like in pretty much every sentence. And keep in mind, this movie is 3 hours long. And I believe there's like 3 F-bombs. If you go like by the math, so it's like over 569 F-bombs. It's like a 180-minute runtime. You're basically hearing 3 F-bombs per minute. So yeah. Family, if this doesn't scream family friendly, family movie night, I don't know what does. When you hear that. Cons. Actually, I would say the runtime, but for some strange reason, although this is a very long movie, it moves very, very fast, so it doesn't feel exactly like 3 hours. Which a lot of movies kind of fail to do. Sometimes they're like an hour and a half, and it feels like 10 hours. It's ridiculous. I mean, Halloween 2 felt longer than this. And this is an hour longer than that. Yeah. The music is great. The script is great. Like, sometimes they do like fourth wall breaking stuff. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So this is a really good movie. A highly inappropriate movie. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. If you're trying to, if you're underage, don't watch this movie by any chance. Don't even look up clips. It's not for you. It's your parents will probably, if they catch you watching this, they'll probably be horrified. Just saying. But if you're over the age of like 15, 16, 17, 18, if you're a basically high teenager or early adult, this is a great viewing for you. So yeah, that's The Wolf of Wall Street. Next review is a crossover, and we don't really do those. You don't really get those very often in movies. Sometimes they happen very rare. And I mean, there's been plenty of crossovers. And the main one that comes to mind is Freddy vs. Jason, and that's not the review. Just saying. It's a different one. This one actually has some history behind it. It has a whole franchise behind it, really, with comics and games. So they made it into a movie, of course, and it is Alien versus Predator. I know, I already did the sequel. That movie was pretty hilarious, but this is the original. All right, and that'll be the next review. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. I will see you all next time, and I am out.